Hey everybody! Welcome to another episode of Trenny and C. I'm Trenny. This is C.
Hello.
Today we have a special one for you because we have what's the best Michter's.
You got that right, ish.
Almost.
So we are
Right,
we are doing what's the best Michters.
Yeah.
And what we have is we have the US1 lineup here, which includes the sour mash bourbon,
Yep.
single barrel rye, and the American whiskey.
Cool.
So what we're gonna do is we're not doing it blind. We're
Nope.
gonna just pour them and sample.
And we're going to try to make this quick. We're going to each do it, kind of go through what's our favorite, 1, 2, 3, 4. We might give it a rating. I don't know. Whatever. What in the moment.
What really matters is what's the best.
Right.
So let me pour these for you.
Oh, I'm going first?
You're gonna go first.
Okay.
We got the sour mash here.
Sour mash.
I'm gonna give you a healthy pour so that you can get a snifter on that.
Mm-hmm.
We want you to give it kind of a turbo sniff round.
Yep, turbo sniff round, turbo tasting round,
Turbo
maybe
taste.
one more of each, and that'll be that. We're gonna try to do this quick.
But I mean, I think that's about what you normally do when you do it slow. So I don't know how we can speed this up, but
Yeah.
maybe we'll just kind of rush it a bit. So that was the sour mash. That's the bourbon. This is the single barrel rye, and I can tell you that I kind of have what I think are my favorites already. So I'm gonna try not. I'm trying to go into this with an open mind.
We could have done this blind, but we're just trying a different format tonight.
We normally do it blind.
So let's do it new format, and I'm gonna just go in the order that you poured it.
Right.
So we got the sour mash right here.
Sure.
Okay, quick
Are
sniff
you
round.
doing a nosing round?
Yep, I am, and I really like that right away. I'm not gonna give too many notes about it.
The
But
sour mash does have a really good nose.
oh, and then the bourbon is just like kind of like a level up of sweetness and like brown sugars kind of thing. The rye,
I can tell you, we did do a sour mash and cola beverage earlier.
I'm not getting as much of a nose on the rye right now,
Oh, okay.
but I know it's good.
We did a sour mash and cola earlier tonight,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a top notch. I mean,
Okay,
some people might
it's
not.
got a little bit of cheesy funk to it actually to me
Oh,
right
okay.
now.
Yeah,
which is
I like that.
interesting.
Some people might not like, that you take your premium whiskey and mix it with cola, but
True. Yeah, and we did it, and it made a really fantastic
Makes for a
cocktail.
premium cocktail. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna have a little sip
Tasting
now.
round. You got some big jugs to drink there.
Thank you. Some nice spices, nice level of sweetness, some vanillas, some kind of like tangy kind of zest to it.
Yeah.
Moving on to the bourbon. I'm not even gonna rinse my mouth out.
No, just whatever. This is raw and uncut. Trying to see raw and uncut.
Oh, this one has like a bit more of a buttery, velvety kind of vibe to it, like a buttered brown sugar.
Okay. So would you?
Or no, sorry, a browned butter. That's what I mean.
So would you rank that ahead of the sour mash right now?
So far, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay,
Straight
this
into
is
the rye.
this is the one that's kind of interesting because I didn't get as
The
big of a nose, but
the thing that's unique about the Michter's rye is that it all comes single barrel, which means that there's actually like extreme variation.
the flavor is nice though too because it actually does have a bit of a combo of the two. Like it's got that brown sugar butter spiciness, but spiciness is a different style. It's more of a so like a bubblegum dusty kind of musty sort of thing. Okay,
All right.
moving on to the American.
Right.
The nose for me has a bit of a funk right now, which is weird. I haven't found that before. But anyway.
Like an Uptown Funk.
Oh, and then the flavor is actually quite sweet and soft, and a little bit of that funk is there too, actually.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay. So, are you going back through it, or are you going with your initial
I think
thoughts?
I'm gonna try between the ones that I think are the best here.
Okay. So, what should we eliminate?
The American.
Okay.
That's 4. You can
Okay, this
almost
is 4.
keep it right where it
Okay,
is. That's
it's in
number
fourth
4.
place. Okay.
And I am gonna go actually. I think between the rye and the bourbon.
Okay.
As my top
so
two.
sour mash is third place.
Yep. And it's good. Like it's quite good
Yeah,
actually.
yeah,
It's what we mixed with our cocktail.
Right, it was made a fantastic
So now I'm going to go between the bourbon and the rye.
The bourbon. And what percentage? We are dealing with
There's something, you know what?
45.7% there.
There's moments that you have with whiskeys in the moment. And maybe I haven't really fully discovered just the straight up bourbon as much. Because it's got that buttery, velvety kind of thing. Anyway, now...
Current temperature inside the Trenny studio, -1 degree.
Yeah, so maybe that's one of the reasons I'm not getting as big of a nose on this rye. But
we are bundled.
I'm going to do a big snifter.
Yeah.
And actually rough it up a bit.
So you kept it in the top 2 without having much of a nose, meaning that the flavor must be exceptional.
That flavor is very, very good. And I mean, in reality, people drink whiskey for the flavor. I would think a lot of people, you know, you don't
Can't get drunk.
You don't get a nice happy buzz off of the smell. But you bring up a good point. And the flavor is excellent. It has, like I said, it has a combo of different things. I'm going to go with the bourbon being my favorite right now. In this moment, it's my favorite right now. So
a close second.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So according to you, what's the best Michters? Well, Michters
It's
bourbon.
the bourbon.
Okay.
I mean, that's probably the reason it's the premise of Michters.
I'd like to say no argument here, but I may
you may
argue
think
with you after my round.
Exactly.
Okay,
So
my turn.
let's move on. Your turn next.
Cut.
Okay, so we are back. We are going to do the C round, as we will call this.
Yes.
So
As it's commonly known.
Yes, we're going to do this
The C round.
again. This is like a quick kind of hitter, semi-first impression, even though we've known these whiskeys for quite a few years. But we're going to get to same lineup. This is the Sour Mash. Boom. Big dram. Bourbon. All over the table.
Glass, yeah.
All over the... Freaking feel like Mr. Burns.
I have said that the Michters has a kind of Valveni-esque cork. It's got the... Like it
True.
has a little
It's got
squeak pop.
like a rusty door hinge.
Sure. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Are you going to do the same order that I did, or are you going to go backwards?
So I'm going to go backwards now that
Do you know what? But maybe you should do the exact same order.
Okay.
This is the difference between us,
Right.
our blind ones sometimes, right? Like now you actually taste it in the exact same order.
Right, because then people can't say that it was a different result because
Yeah,
you did
because
a
you did a
different
different
blah,
one, right?
blah, blah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you went this side, right?
Correct.
That is correct. Okay.
And I'm going to continue to sip on my excellent Michter's bourbon.
Okay, there's some kind of like this really nice like rich dark fruit with is it a cinnamon? I don't know.
Cinnamon swirl?
Cinnamon sweetness. Cinnamon vanilla, like, yeah.
Right.
Okay, the bourbon has more of that like black cherry kind of
Ooh, I'm getting that.
deep, rich, kind of like sweet, like creme brulee kind of dealio. Okay, let's get into the rye. But I like both those noses already.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I see what you mean when you kind of said that you struggled with the nose on the rye a little bit. I think we're in,
I poured a pretty hefty.
it's a
dram
very
still.
cold setting that we're in here.
Yeah,
Though.
yeah.
I think what it is this one also has a little bit of that. This is almost a little bit more. Oh, you know what it is? It's that old whiskey smell.
Right.
It has that like fermenty.
Kinda, yeah.
That yeasty fermenty, but also like a cherry-ish kind of. That's good on its own too. Oh, that's kind of grainy.
Ooh. You're making me want to smell it again.
Yeah, just go into it with that thought.
Oh yeah,
Remember
actually,
that?
I'm getting a lot more just the straight up rye kind of notes. It has like
This one, okay, the American to me was right now. It has a little bit of like that banana marshmallow. I don't know. Weird first impression. Like
Banana marshmallow,
I
yeah.
don't know that I've ever smelt that on this before.
I'm getting more of a nose on that than I did the first round.
Okay.
And it's
Maybe the dram's bigger.
Good nose.
Okay. If I was to pick the nose, it would be between the bourbon and the rye. I also really like the sour mash, but
Nose.
it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay. Did you taste it in the same order?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Going in for the sour mash. Survey says has a nice, light, sweet, but oaky. Has a little oaky tang to it, but it has this like creamy vanilla job going on.
The vanilla job.
Give me a vanilla job any day. There we go.
As long as it's not vanilla.
That's right. Okay, here we go. Walnuttier. I'm enjoying this, but I do remember saying that the bourbon was my favorite previously. But at this moment, a little more oaky. In the moment, I kind of am feeling the sour mash more.
Interesting.
Like that's a script flip since this whole month. I've been loving the bourbon all month, and all of a sudden the sour mash just jumped in.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Okay.
The tides have turned on Trenny and C. Which, by the way, we're on a new set right now. Probably can't tell.
Brand new set. Here we go. More of the musty, dusty paperback novel kind of going on here.
Yeah.
I'm not loving the rye as much as I had previously.
Really interesting.
It's just
It can be in the moment, right? Like
and it's just that it's fucking freezing in here.
Well, because we've had our moments with the rye before,
Yeah.
right? And like,
I'm getting these like candy notes off of the American tonight. Like, I like candy.
who doesn't?
It tastes just like candy.
I like candy.
Okay, so to me, I gotta do one more confirmation taste.
But you have an idea of where you're at, I think, to a degree.
Okay, if I'm going through my lineup,
Yep.
4,
Okay.
3,
Wow.
2, 1.
And that's from one taster.
You
So
could
you-
easily say though, I
So you're
tasted
going 1,
them
2, 3,
in
4.
that order.
Yeah.
Maybe they could say that I was influenced by the order that I tasted them. Or something.
I mean, that's just it. There's always
That's
so
never
many-
happened before.
There's
though.
so many variables, and like, yes, you can be influenced by whatever,
But you went 1, 2, 3.
yes,
4.
I did.
What did I just say?
You did
I
1, 2,
just
3,
said
4, straight
1.
up.
Oh yeah, 2, 3.
Yeah.
So if you were to do the overall rankings of the night, it would put the bourbon in first place.
It would. Yeah.
But that's not really how we do it. So there you have it. You want to know what the best Michters is? Well, we probably just confused the shit out of you.
But having said that, it like the lineup in itself, you can't really go wrong.
The US one lineup is
Yeah,
solid.
yeah.
It's solid. It's premium stuff.
I
We've really
wonder-
enjoyed this month. Thank you to James,
James, thank you.
Right.
Yeah. James.
Born. And also to Raven.
Right. Yes.
So and Michters.
Of course.
And so it's been a fantastic month. We're also going to go live with Raven,
Yep.
Little Bird.
Little bird.
We're going to
forward
go
to that.
live. I think it's going to be March 3rd.
Yes. Yeah. So
And,
if you see this after, you can tune in because it will still be up on our channel.
That's right. So Dram Club members will be tasting along with us.
And if you would like a chance to taste along with us, just go to patreon.com/TrennyandC and you can sign up for a chance to be a part of all this.
Yeah.
Fun. A part of all this fun.
click like, subscribe, leave a comment, and find us on TikTok at TrennyandC.
Cheers.
I better go with my favorite.
Yeah. Sour mash. Interesting.
Sour mash.
Trenny and and see.